Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We're about to get your fire started here. A storm cloud just happened to pass over right when I got set up, right when I set up my fire. I'm hoping that it's not going to come down. It drizzled a little bit, but it went away. So I'm hoping that it's not going to come pouring down as we do this reading. This is going to be a collective read, whoever needs it at the time, whoever comes upon this video. I'm finding that I'm more called to those than the astrology, because in the end it's whoever is tuning in that gets called to the reading. So um, if you feel like there's a cloud going by in your life right now, I think collectively we are all experiencing something similar to that. But in between worlds is what I kept getting as I was preparing this fire. So this cloud, I'm gonna upload a picture of this cloud. I keep getting the Empress. The Empress keeps coming out of this deck. This deck, okay, this tarot deck. Before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that you are loved and you are very welcome here. This is a safe place for you. This tarot deck is the moon. Look at that. We have the full moon today in Aquarius. Oh, a couple of drizzles. Please don't come down. Please, please, please. Um, but this card, this deck is actually Tarot de Marseille. But it's one of the first tarot decks. Is by what's his name, Alejandro Jodorowsky. Um, and it's a beautiful study of the archetypal deck, so of the tarot. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this fire started, even though we have a lot of clouds threatening. I just heard some thunder, man, but I'm really hoping that we're gonna be able to get this reading done. Let's see how much we can get done. Oh my god, it's raining. It's raining and this fire's getting started. So, oh, my kitty doesn't like the rain. I'm so sorry. So, let's see what happens. Maybe just a few drizzles. It looks like it's going away. Okay, good. Whew. Thank goodness. I feel like, yeah, let's see what we can get done. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on the video. Look at that, the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands and the Moon card. Wow, okay. So, angels, we're going to tune in with our angels, our ancestors, our guides, inviting them to be here to guide us, to give us any tips or advice, to light the way for us to our highest good, to our greatest timeline. And so it is. Hi, baby. Okay. Just good knock. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. We get to eat it on this leg. Okay. Butterfly. Alright, the sun's gonna come out. The sun's gonna come out again. I know it. And I feel like that's also a message for us collectively, all of us. We're all like, I think we all knew that we were going into a tunnel, that we were in fact in a tunnel, and that, whenever the sun was able to come in, that we were grateful. So sometimes we can forget though. So let's go ahead and get our reminders here. What does the collective need to hear right now? The specific collective, what do they need to hear at this time? Got my beautiful kitty here. Look at him being so stoic, like a beautiful Leo that he is. All right, we are entering Virgo season soon. I don't know if we are in Virgo season or we're still in Leo, but happy birthday, happy late birthday to my Leos. All right, let's get started here. This is a very powerful deck. I can feel it already, so I'm trying to make sure to have the clarity. Whew. All right, here we go. here we go. Does the collective need to hear it this time? Please show me clearly. Alright, so first card we have the Hangman. The first card. Wow, Hangman. Next card we have the 8. Actually, the 9. Why they put it like that? The 9 of Swords. It's drizzling. Okay, so we have our fears coming out here with the Hangman, which is kind of a perfect combination. The 5 of Wands. Alright, so we have the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Actually, yeah, this came up earlier. Wow, okay, so we have the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords. We have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Wow, so interesting, because once you, okay, usually when I see the 5 of Pentacles, I'm hoping for the 4 of Pentacles because I really want to find that stability again. Okay, so interesting. I think the sun is almost coming out again. Cloud is almost passed by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so, okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? We have a lot of Pentacles, a lot of Wands, a lot of Pentacles, a lot of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So, we're looking at this. This feels like a business or like something, a work, a career, something like that. Oh, hello. Yeah, so, okay, sorry, I apologize, but let me try and, like, understand what it is that I'm picking up here. So, the five of Wands, which 5 of Wands, this reading might be a little rusty. It's been a little bit since I've been reading, but it feels like as the clouds are passing, there's like more clarity here, and you guys can see the sun came out. Yay, beautiful. I was hoping that it would just be one rain cloud. So, just lighting this incense. The 5 of Pentacles is a card about being left out. Okay, so we have this feeling, this energy that we're being left behind, that we're not being fully embraced. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like there's fighting. There's a fight here. It understands that this is an ongoing battle, right? And I feel like it's like this. It's come to this awareness of it, or you've come to this awareness of it, and there's a part of you that's like that you're needing to kind of observe, investigate the way that he has the sheath of his sword in his hand as well. It's kind of like saying, like, well, I am aware that this is something that I'm going to have to face, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like there's something here that's trying to say, like, you can choose your emotional balance, especially with the Ace of Cups. You can choose how you feel about this. Okay. Yeah. And then right under that is the Roi de Bâton, which is the Page of Wands. Interesting. So the Page of Wands coming out under the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there's like a work or something that you might be getting into doing, but you are kind of apprehensive. It feels like the hangman. Let's clarify the hangman real quick. We need clarification on this hangman, please, for the collective, for whoever is watching this video, whoever needs to hear this message at this time. Please show me clearly, what is this hangman, please? Clarify the hangman for us, please. Hangman. So glad those clouds passed by. Ooh, perfect. Alright, what else do we have for the collective? What do they need to hear at this time? Beautiful. Alright, beautiful. So, oh, you know what? I think I read that wrong. I think that this is actually not the Page of Swords. It's actually the page of, no, it's the Knight of Swords. Oh my god, that's so funny because I needed this Knight of Swords to come out to really see this, okay? You know, my readings don't get started for a little bit. I mean, it's 11 minutes in and I feel like I'm starting to really grasp this. So we have the Five of Swords coming out, and then this is Five of Wands, right? The Knight of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Cups, we have Temperance coming out with the Two of Swords. Okay, so first of all, we have a lot of women here. Okay, there's a lot of feminine energy coming through, trying to make you pivot. There's a choice here with the Two of Swords. There's a choice, but Temperance is like trying to remind you how much of your resources are available to you in every waking moment. It's like trying to remind you that the alchemist, you know, works in the way of transmutation. Um, but it doesn't. Things don't have to always be that. I want to say. I want to say archaic. It's like it's almost as though it's easy to overlook things when it doesn't have that kind of like poignancy, when it doesn't have that kind of I want to say ego, okay? Because I feel like there's things that are around you in your reality right now that has a lot of emotional worth, and you kind of overlook it. That's kind of the message that I'm getting, that I'm picking up here, with the Queen, the Two of Swords, and Temperance. Feels like you might be overlooking your own emotional strength, even. Okay, let's go ahead and give these a shuffle. This is my Gaia Tarot. I should link all of these. I don't know if, yeah, I should link all of these cards because they're all so good and they all help me develop my practice. I also have a lot of books that I read on tarot that I absolutely love. Um, Joseph Campbell and understanding the archetypes and the hero's journey is also something very beautiful, that I think everybody should take time to read and investigate. Okay. Hi, Kudo. Perfect. What else do we have? Thank you so much. All right. So I kind of peeked that. I kind of saw. All right. So again, the Five of Pentacles wanted to come out, but it was in the reverse. Okay. So and pretty much fell right on top of the Five of Pentacles. So I kind of love these. I kind of love it when I get these like double affirmations. So we have uh double affirmation with the Knight of Swords. Okay. So when the Knight of Swords comes out twice like that, and the Five of Earth is here as well, the Five of Pentacles, you see how he's kind of feeling like left out, but he has his resources. Okay. So with the Hangman here, look at that, Temperance again. So we have Temperance twice, right? See, these are beautiful affirmations, and I'm so grateful for moments like this when I decide to follow my intuition and do the reading, even though the rain is about to fall, and you know, I'm feeling that with this full moon that there's something that collectively we're all kind of trying to process and trying to understand when it comes to balance. Okay, when it comes to feeling included, feeling like part of a community. Okay, because with the Five of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles coming out, this Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Let me read this. Okay, let me read the Eight of Pentacles because I think it's not only about money. I think it's a lot deeper than that. I think it's something closer to worth, okay, and what we assign value to. Okay, so it says a long apprenticeship is sometimes required when we work to manifest our vision in the world. We must learn our craft and practice it diligently, reaching a high level of skill before we can walk the path of right livelihood. What is the work of your heart? Have you found a mentor who will teach you wisely? Will you pass on your knowledge to another? Your affirmation is I cultivate patience as I learn so that I may share my gifts with others. Okay, so this is what's going to help you overcome any kind of isolation, because I do feel like there's a lot of us who feel a little bit isolated right now. I think we understand that uh, our soul family might not be here with us on the physical plane, and it's kind of hard to recognize that, because we all need, as much love as we give, we want to receive from the people around us. However, that is not always the case, um, and it's not your fault. And I want you guys to know that the external reflection uh, isn't punishment. You aren't being punished for not getting something right, or not being a good person, or these are all just lessons for us to come to class to. Okay, and the sooner that you recognize it, the sooner that you can be dismissed from the class, and understand that you can take on another class. But I think as long as you're on Earth, you're going to be going through the courses. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a healing card here. 16 minutes in. I remember when I used to do like hour videos. I remember doing like 45-minute videos, man. Now I'm like, how was I talking for that long? Alright. I actually love doing readings. Readings I could do. Hi, my baby. Hi, my baby. I wasn't letting Kudo outside for a while because he got bit by another cat while I was at work. But my shifts were like 10 hours long, and I realized that even though it's during the day, he probably shouldn't be outside that long without me. But I've been letting him outside, letting him sit with me, and because at first I was like, he's never going outside. I really didn't want him to pick another fight with a cat, because he's usually the one who starts it, because he's a little troublemaker. But anyway, so we had 3 of the healing cards come out. This deck, by the way, is fucking amazing. All right, if you've never heard of Carolyn Miss, she does beautiful work on the chakras, on the soul. She was studied the Bible. She's a very esoteric. She's an esoteric genius. Okay, I would say she's reminds me of the grandmother I never had. So anyway, so we're gonna do this. Okay, collective. We're going to understand these messages. This feels very profound, and I don't know if it's for everyone, but it's definitely for me. So I'm hoping that it's for you too. Okay. So we have always leave some space within you when you eat. An empty space within is a magnet for life force, for inspiration, introspection, and keeping your attention awake. Today is your day to eat moderately. Enjoy the alertness that ingesting small amounts bring about. Home is for, okay, so this is about eating. I don't know if there's any of you guys that are struggling with binge eating or overeating, or somehow the enough feeling, like you don't know when it's enough, when you've consumed enough. This is for you. Okay, so this is about home, which is funny because I do feel like this is also about Cancer. This is kind of like a home energy. Tranquility at home leads to health. Home is for resting, renewal, warmth, and love. If this is not the atmosphere in your home, what can you do today that contributes to changing it? All right. And then we have today, view every experience as a blessing and a remedy that serves your well being. Your healing path already exists within you. God didn't create any illness without first creating the remedy. Wow. Fuck. You know what's so funny is that these are all so deeply connected. Like, I feel like it's trying to say, you see how there's a castle there? So it's like mind, body, soul. I feel like this is like a trifecta of like, remember that the temple, that you are the temple, you are the place of sacrament, you are the altar, and not to get caught up in, you know, the world around you, okay? And I think that's also something when we experience the Five of Pentacles, which is great because we got the Four of Pentacles. So it's saying that we are going to stabilize in this, in a more, in a better place. But I think it's, what's important is that we recognize if we are at war with ourselves, there can be no peace in our external endeavors. Okay, so it's really important that we understand that whatever hate or whatever disconnection that we're experiencing with other people in our community, most likely is because we're experiencing a cognitive dissonance within ourselves. Okay, we're not able to hold space and have a calmer frequency to those around us because we're not able to hold it for ourselves. Okay, so if you are experiencing that, that is kind of a personal message for someone. So um, let me see, 21:04 on the clock. Should I pull another card? Let's do this. Let's do this Aboriginal Dream Totem deck because I love it. Yeah, this Five of Pentacles. It is seeming like you're coming out of of feeling kind of isolated, but you know, sometimes in isolation, that's where we're able to see our best revelations and our best messages. Okay, so don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's okay to be alone sometimes. All right. All right. Let's see anything else for the collective. Okay, this flipped. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have 3. Frustration was our first one. Frustration. Your frustration is not wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. Commitment. Ask yourself the question you often ask everyone else. What do you need? Listen to the answer and respond actively and committedly as you do for others in your life. Anger. Even though you are bursting inside, you need to remain calm. Dig deep and find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. Whew. You know what is so interesting is that I did see something about Ram Dass talking about anger and allowing the anger to bring you to the battle within. And ooh, dragonfly. And if you're able to, it's like almost like empty anger. Like if you're able to bring it to a place of peace and you almost like reconcile it, but you also understand and respect the fact that it has to exist, that all emotions exist, and you kind of let it come up as an empty anger. And oh my god, a hawk just flew by and it was so beautifully like gliding on the wind. So beautiful. And right, and I feel like the hawk is a symbol of the warrior, and sometimes I feel like there's definitely a warrior energy here present because the Knight of Swords came up twice. And so I feel like there's anger, there's a fight that needs to happen, but I think it has to do with the mind, it has to do with maybe the spoken word, it just has to do with something that isn't fully maybe physical, and it's not here, but it's in here, okay, and it's causing this disconnection, or maybe this like blindness. I'm seeing some kind of blindness um, to see Sagittarius energies here with Temperance twice, to see where it is that you need to go, what it is that you need to do moving forward. Okay, um, and that's okay. Okay, I just want to say this to you. I want you to understand that everything is perfect as it is right now, and we're going to get where we need to go. And I feel like it's really important that we trust that, and that we move accordingly. Okay, And there's not going to be any tarot reader that's going to tell you something that you don't already know. Okay, that it isn't inside of you in every waking moment, that you hold the truth. And if there's ever a moment where a tarot reader, for example, knows and is able to express your frustration and give you some kind of guidance out of it, it's only because you know the truth in it is why it feels so good, because you can recognize the medicine. So you are first and foremost the guru, the number one guru in your life. Okay, so don't allow any spiritual teachers to to dissuade you from that. Okay, you have all the answers that you need. You have all the resources that you need. Okay, don't forget. Okay, all right. This is where I'm going to end this reading. The sun is out, so beautiful. See, and the reading started off so dark, and we made it. We made it to the light, you guys. Whoever needed this reading today, I love you so much. I appreciate you. If you want a personal reading, you can hit me up, and the info is in the description box below. I'd love to do a personal reading for you. We can do virtual, or if you are in Orlando, we can do a one-on-one. Either way, I'd be so happy to sit with you. Hope you guys are doing well. Please let me know in the comments down below if this reading resonates. And give it a thumbs up if you guys are able to resonate. Oh, I love you so much. I love you. Okay, bye. Bye.